All right, how's everybody doing? Thank you all for coming out for another live stream. This is gonna be a break or a opening. So we have a whole booster box, Darkness Ablaze, we're gonna open. But I did have a couple of these 2-pack blisters just sitting by me. So I was like, all right, let's just start with these as a quick warm up. Andy, how's it going? Great to see you as always. All right, so I'm getting pretty good at opening these. Basically randomly through the day, like I'll just grab 2 and like give one to my girlfriend. Like, all right, let's just see whoever gets a better pull from these packs. I think she probably's historically done better than I have. Let's see. She pulled a Rainbow Eternatus V Max, which was pretty sweet. Probably get that graded. Might be a good card long term. And I think a Rainbow Breeder as well. That was not as impressive, but either way, we'll take any secret rare out of blisters all day. So before we get into this nice booster box, we have 3 and 3. We'll start with some Sword and Shield, just for a quick warm up. What are you hoping to pull from these, Splinter? So we kind of have on the top like the cards I'm looking for. We did pull a VMAX Charizard last week, I think. So definitely wouldn't mind a repeat of that. And I definitely want a Turbo Patch. I'm not sure Turbo Patch is super important to have like a full playset of, but definitely want one, at least one for the potential, and definitely do want to work towards a playset of Crobat. I'm really not a fan of Eternatus. Like, we've been trying it on stream, so can't say I'm super eager to get a playlist of Crobat, but obviously it's one of the pull cards. Alright, let's just keep going through these. Yeah, then we have a whole booster box here. So far things have been pretty good. We haven't been gypped a secret rare yet. And even one box we got 2 secret rares, which was awesome. But this is a very interesting set because like the big Turbo Patch, nice. The big chase card, the Charizard, is not even a secret rare. But it's actually kind of confusing because it's not a secret rare, but it does seem like the pull rate is still really tough to find it. So maybe just because there are a lot of like VMAX cards, a lot of cards in the VMAX slot. I'm not sure if like the ratio, like let's say you have 100 VMAX cards, like if it's not a even ratio between Charizard or whatever, Eternatus, Grimmsnarl. Although I feel like I pull more Grimmsnarls than anything else. So actually, that's a little, thinking about it more, it definitely seems to be the case. I'm pretty sure I have like a playset of Grimmsnarls, but then 1 Charizard and 0 Eternatus. Alright, nothing out of this one. So these double pack blisters, it feels very feast or famine. So like you can go through I don't know, like 4 of them and have like nothing to show for it, but then it's like, oh, hyper rare into full art out of a single blister. So it's, and then as far as like comparing it to a ratio of a box, it feels, I bet it's like similar, but I think the thing about the box is like you're kind of, you know it's coming. So if you're gonna start a box and it's not going so well, it's like, don't worry, it'll be here eventually. Yeah, sometimes you get kind of shafted on the secret rare fronts, but and that's happened to us multiple times. But as far as just getting like, you know, that 6 to 8 hits, it's pretty reliable. So as far as that goes, so it's been interesting with this. I still think it's a great product, and I definitely don't mind opening Sword and Shield. Wouldn't mind another. I feel like the Snorlax is just like a very nice card to have in any collection. The full art supporters are still awesome. Inteleon, really good. Ooh, it's actually a pretty good pack. Inteleon, really good right now. Alright, last Darkness Ablaze pack from the blisters before we get into that booster box. And yeah, nothing. We don't have anything yet. Nice pack, says Andy. Yeah, solid pack for not having like an ultra rare or better. That's about as good as it can get. It's maybe a little bit better, but alright. But yeah, hope you all are doing. Ooh, Keep of Toughness. Pretty cool card. We got a reverse. Oh, okay. All right, we'll start this with a warm-up Crobat. Very nice. This guy is well centered, but I don't think these cards are for grading. But we got our bat, not the full art bat that we have on that top bar, but we will take this guy all day. GG. All right, let me just grab a perfect fit sleeve. Oh boy. All right, there. All right, got our sleeves. This guy goes into a perfect fit for sure. And boom. Actually been pretty struggling with the Crobats, so happy to get that one. And now let's get that full art one. Silver hand? What is silver hand? Oh, is that like an emote that's not showing up on my screen? All right, now let's get into this box. But yeah, actually, what was I saying about the ratio? Is like, actually, I feel like this more of an old ratio, but in my head it's typically like 1 to 6. Darkness Ablaze feels like typically get about 8 hits. So I guess it's a little bit better than that. It's like between every 5 or 6 packs you should get like a hit, or I guess every 5. So we went 6 packs and we got 1 hit, but luckily it was a good one, so we'll take it. All right, here we go. Whole box. Hey, Positive Pokemon player, how's it going? Fun on a Bun with the Prime sub. Thanks so much. Fun on a Bun, remind me on Monday that you just subbed, and we will count that towards the giveaway for the sub goal for the giveaways. So we'll start Monday night, halfway there, and of course appreciate that sub so much. Fun on a Bun. I think I haven't updated the leaderboard because we probably won't be doing giveaways tonight, but yeah, I think you're like close to the top, if not at the top. Mr. Rhyme with the Mad Party. Actually, Mad Party, a very viable deck. And what does it put NC in the building? What is NC? I feel bad if I don't know what you're referring to. All right, let's keep going. I hope you're doing well, Positive Pokemon players. Alright, so we're into the booster box. That Crobat you see in the background was just from some double pack blisters that we used as a warm-up for this opening. Alright, so we got Sinistea, and we'll take a reverse. Oh, nice. Salamence. What do people... I have yet to face a Salamence. This looks perfect. Put this in a penny sleeve. But like, I feel like just because he's colorless makes him kind of boring looking, but the swoop across, and to get there, you know, if you run like a welder based deck, you could get there real easy. 30 damage to all your opponent's Pokemon. I have to imagine there's like some list that could easily set up like a huge turn. I can't think of one, but I don't know. I wonder if Salamence is being slept on and has like a lot of potential. I think the V Max is like 1 energy, which does 40 to 2. I think the only thing with those attacks is you can't pair it. Like, it's colorless, so I was like, oh, well, maybe we can pair it with that special energy, but I'm pretty sure it only applies to attacks that have like the damage on the side. Not too anymore. Scissor and Andy usurped me. Well, I mean, at least you can keep up, or try to keep up with them. With those sub-only giveaways. Oh, and like, oh, Selgor. You know, one time Richard Omega was saying like, oh, Selgor is like the worst card, and it took me a while to like realize what he's talking about. I was like, oh my gosh, look at this card. It's a rare. 90 HP evolution for a Jet Headbutt for 70. Like, this card could have been printed to like in 2000, and like it would have been appropriate for as far as like power creep goes. But yeah, I mean, Scissor's been killing it. I feel like last stream he picked up like I think 2 or 3 just from the Stream Raiders, and then I mean I'd never count out Andy. Alright, another turbo patch. I feel like I haven't seen too many turbo patches in play. Alright, just a Swanna. Alright, we just got Salamence so far. I don't recall off the top of my head what the Salamence V Max's second attack is. And oh, I have a question for you guys, but I should kind of ask it on this part. I don't have any cards handy to kind of like use as a prop to ask a question, but it has to do with V Maxes. Like there's a little like word underneath the name, and I don't understand. Like sometimes it's Dynamax, sometimes it's Gigamax, and I don't really understand. Maybe it's because I don't remember from playing Sword and Shield. So I was going kind of quick, just perusing through the content. But like, I guess some of the V Max is like how it evolves in the game. I'm guessing is from a very specific method, and I didn't realize that. All right, some two pretty cool uncommons right there. All right, I think at this point we can start skipping the commons. Struggle gloves. Haven't seen too much of that, but ooh, wait a minute, struggle gloves. Is this appropriate in Centiskorch? Like, let's say Inteleon, just like a super hard counter. Actually, no, I think the problem is like when you active Pokemon type, its attacks do 30 more damage to your opponents. I mean, the problem with weakness is that you get knocked out, not that you can't knock out your opponent. This is a Patreon opening for you. This is just for myself. We didn't have any breaks lined up for tonight, so just cracking these for myself. Scipio, hey Scipio, good to see you. Crobat V, yeah. Actually, we pulled this before we started the booster box. I just popped open a few of those double pack blisters, and I forgot about skipping the commons. So we'll just kind of go. Ooh, we got something. Was that a Butterfree? Pretty sure that's a Butterfree, and it is Butterfree. Sounds like a pretty bad card. If anyone watches like SM Pratt, he says something. I'm not sure if it's. I'm pretty sure it's kind of like a meme, maybe for like his followers. But he's like, keep an eye on that Butterfree. Thinks the Butterfree's gonna be big. Scipio's driving. All right, focus on the road. Just listen to us, Scipio. I'll fill you in. Don't need you looking at the phone. All right, so skipping the commons now. So we'll go like this. All right, so far, maybe a quarter way through the box, we got a Butterfree and a Salamence. No texture cards yet. We got a Gramble. Ooh, okay. Vikavolt. I feel like he's gonna lose a lot of usefulness or like a lot of strength come rotation, but a very good card. Paralyzing Bolt, item lock for 2 energy. And we are losing Thunder Mountain though. I feel like I like this art. I like the colors. And this does look pretty good. Maybe this is a good one to send to PSA. Nice, beautiful card indeed. Here we go. All right, 3 hits so far. All right. So I was thinking of to kind of spice up these openings a little bit on Friday nights. Thinking about adding a. Oh my gosh. We got another Crobat, guys. It took us a while to start pulling these Crobats, but now the bats are coming out. There we go. Crobat number 2. Still don't have that full art, but doesn't matter. This is a card to be played. Like, from a collector's point of view, I was never a huge fan of like Zubat, Crobat. Like, I feel like Zubat was always just annoying. So back in like Red, like he was like in those caves where sometimes like if you didn't have flash, you couldn't even see where you're going, and you just keep running into these Zubats that kept filling themselves up with leech, and then comes Pokemon Go and it's like the most annoying thing to catch. So was never a huge fan of Zubat and by extension like Crobat. So definitely, like, I don't mind if it's off-center. I guess is my point. And he says rigged. All right, so special thing that we're going to start doing for these breaks, some kind of thing like this. I have a Hidden Fates ETB. So let's go with if we hit a home run for ourselves. So if we find a Charizard VMAX, which we did last stream, we'll actually give away the contents of this box. to someone. I'm not sure how we'll do the giveaway. Maybe we'll select the winner after the stream or something, just like via comment or something. I'm not sure, but we'll kind of pick like a lofty goal. Is like, all right, we find this card, we will give away this product. If we don't pull it, which is probably more likely, maybe we'll just break it open for ourselves, just to add a little fun and spiciness to these giveaways, or to these openings. What am I saying? And I didn't do the pack thing. Piers. Piers is kind of cool. Kind of useful for Eternatus, but Eternatus just in general so clunky. If you decide to do it through marbles, just skip the marbles and give it straight to Andy, says Winter. I don't know, fun on a bun's pretty good. You know what, I feel like Mark, before Darkness Ablaze came out, I feel like he was really killing it at marbles. But lately less so. Big Parasol, I thought this card would be good, but haven't even seen it. Rose. Secret Rare Rose. Everyone is pulling Secret Rare Rose. I pulled one for myself. We pulled one for a patron. Rockstar won a booster box giveaway. And he got a Rainbow Rare Rose. Get Wrecked opened a booster box. I think it was just a full art rose. So not exactly the same, but close enough for sure. This is the rare. We got a Flygon. Flygon pack. Into, where's the reverse? Alright. This thing is not very complicated. Yeah, sometimes we still mess it up. Alright, about halfway through the box. Nah, Scissor's hot with marbles now. Yeah, Scissor too. And yeah, for anyone that's not too familiar with our PTCGO streams, we do pack giveaways for the online game basically throughout our streams. And it's been kind of crazy. I have to, before the stream, and I'm usually pretty busy during the day, so I was like, come around like 5 o'clock. It's like, oh, I gotta log in and scan a bunch of code cards because running low on stuff for the giveaways. So make sure you attend our streams. It's usually Monday, Wednesday at 7 p.m. EST. And yeah, we do packs through that marbles, which someone just referenced, as well as some other stuff. We put through some Stream Raiders, and whoever gets like the MVP or whatever. Ooh, okay. Man, this box has been awesome. Like, so many good, like, useful cards for competitive play. Got Centiskorch VMAX, Vicable, and a Crobat. Let's see how this guy looks. I feel like no matter what, he should go into a perfect fit for competitive play. You know, it's not perfectly centered, so definitely just going to go straight into a perfect fit and have them, should IRL, once IRL events are up and running again, hopefully by then we will be Centiskorch ready. Amazing box, OP box, and you're not even halfway through. Yeah, maybe we'll find that Charizard, and we'll figure out a way to give away this tin, or the contents of the tin. Much easier to ship someone some cards versus a tin. Scipio says, I pulled one of those yesterday. Nice. Yeah, I think it's like definitely the most straightforward deck to play by far. Just put energy on it and attack for a lot, and I guess, like, actually probably Inteleon is probably positioned pretty well in a lot of matchups, but like I feel like it's like a brutally hard counter to Centiskorch. Actually, maybe that's not true, but anyway, obviously it hits for double, and when like a deck is positioned really well, I feel like in some part because Centiskorch is really good, that tells you when people are like hard countering you, I think that means the deck is strong, is my point. Oh, okay. We got the golden turbo patch, just like we were looking for. Kind of disappointed, like haven't seen this card used yet, but once people start using it, we are good to go. Very nice. And I do think I'm a big fan of actually I'm not a big fan of flipping coins, But when it comes to cards that could be useful and potentially be useful and expanded, I'm all like I will chase them to find the secret rares, so you can swag out decks down the line. There we go. Hey Garrett, how's it going? Got him. All right, let me check off this box. Oh, this is only, of all the live openings we've done, this is only the second time. Oh, wrong one. That we get to shoot. We get to check off one of these boxes. Finally, we got our second check mark down, and it is a beautiful turbo patch. Which is seriously, what's up with this box? Yeah, only halfway through. Centiskorch VMAX, Vikavolt full art, Crobat regular art. There we go. All right, let's finish up this half of the box. So one of these Crobats was from blisters that we did before we started the booster box. So, I mean, that's crazy. For half a box, we got, what, 6? That means it might be kind of a slow second box. Fundamun says, there goes my gold claw. Oh, yeah. You know what? I'm less excited for the Colossal, but Rillaboom. Actually, I need to add that to the top. Like, I really want a gold Rillaboom. Melmetal. But yeah, very strong. All right, on to the second half. Man, imagine if it's just like, all right, just double the stuff, you know, these hits, and yeah, best box ever, question mark. And I think one cool thing about this, and it probably won't happen very often, is like when like the biggest chase card, the most expensive card is just not a secret rare. But like, oh, we hit a secret rare already. It's like, there's a small chance you get a secret rare, and maybe even smaller chance you still hit like the home run card in the set. And so one thing that so again, like, throughout the day I'll just bust out 2 of those double pack blisters and give one to my girlfriend. It's like, all right, we'll make like a silly bet. It's like, all right, whoever gets the better pulls, like, you know, the other person has to pick what we do for dinner or something like that. Darkrai, kind of cool card. Haven't seen it used. And then I kind of told her about the color of the code card kind of thing, and now she's like, oh, I wish you didn't tell me that, because then she'll just look and it's like, all right, there's nothing in this, and it's much less suspenseful. Funabun says, I use Colossal, so is like 1. I think oh yeah, Colossal, was it Sandakan? Oh yeah, what list did you use for Pog? Was that what it was? Oh, I still want to face that list. Hey EMC, whose break is this? This one's just for myself, and so far it's fire. EMC, so one of these Crobats was from a blister we did before as a warm-up. So we only threw halfway through the box. We got Turbo Patch Gold, Full Art Centiskorch, Full Art Vikavolt, and a Crobat. So doing really well. Oh, EMC, I watched those videos. EMC sent me a link to I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like just these funny videos that involves like a kind of lazy but really smart IT guy, and they were hilarious. I watched all 4. I'm guessing there's only 4, because that's all they had, at least on that channel. And yeah, they were hilarious. Yeah, and like, I feel like they're really well done. Like the timing and stuff, and there was something else that like the one with, oh, the Minesweeper one. Like, I'm almost certain like this stuff is scripted, but then to like time the end of the video where he clicks on the mine, he's like, ah, and like flipping out. I mean, I'd like one type I good at. I figured out what you meant. Yeah, Sandakan versus V Colossal. Come on, focus, focus. Keep trying. Yes, Anaconda. That sounds... Actually, I wonder if it's less viable now, because like, is the idea to... Is it like, oh, let's be ready for Pikarom, the Pikarom matchup? Or like, is that just good in everything? I'm super curious. I definitely want to try it, or face it. Then if you destroy us, then we'll just snag the list, as we do. Alright, things are cooling down. This is kind of what I feared. Actually, like, when it comes to opening booster box, like, when it comes, things like, are backloaded, where you just have hit nothing in the beginning, and then you get nervous. And I say, like, oh, I would prefer it to be the other way around. This might be the other way around, where we got all the good stuff already, and then it's like, then you hit all the, you whiff a lot. I'm not, it's weird. It's like, I always say I would prefer it this way, but now that we're here, it's a little less exciting. Spike Mill. Cape Toughness, nice. Ooh, very solid uncommons. Heat Energy. A Stunfisk. What do you guys think of this card? This card sounds very interesting. Never seen it used. It's metal, so if it's good, it could easily find its way into some decks. This is pretty well sent. I feel like it's not perfect top to bottom. Pretty good though. But let's just read its effect real quick. Metal Skin. This Pokemon gets 20 HP for each metal energy attached to it. But it is like 2 colorless energy, so you could use this in any deck. And Trapping Bite during your opponent's next turn. If they if they attack this guy next turn, they take 120 damage. So it's kind of like a giant bomb. Only there's no like damage requirement. So I don't know. I feel like this card. The only thing is like boss is so relevant right now. So maybe that's enough to not use it. But, like that would be so annoying. Like if I attack this, even if I knock it out, like probably the crackback opponent's next turn is going to take him out. Did you restart the server? Oh, he deletes the... That was really funny. And like I do appreciate, because like I feel most of the tools that he interacts with, I have somewhat privy to it, and some of them like I know exist and maybe have used them, but never really used them, if that makes sense. Where like the tool he used just to tell like what's the server, where the server was in the lab and stuff like that. So like I'm a software engineer, and like our lab is very not DIY, but like our DevOps team probably has all that kind of stuff like all like set up, but like I just kind of go in there, know where I'm going, and then I just kind of like, you know, do what I need to do. But it's cool to see like, you know, all the tools at use at hand. And like, I mean, half the people I work with, like they get their laptop and they just like format it right on. Ooh, this Decidueye. I love this card. I think it's like, it's no matter what you play, you need to answer to Decidueye, and that's cool. That's like, you have to pay respects to this card. And because there's no thing like Rescue Stretcher, so like one of the, we'll take the Eternatus list, which I don't think is that good, but we'll just take that list, and it has like, you can use like a Hoopla or something, but what if your Hoopla gets knocked out? And there are still birds to deal with. It's like, you can't get the, oh, no, wait, Ordinary Rod. Ordinary Rod could do it, never mind. But still, either way, like, you just have to be prepared for this bird. Decidueye. My answer to Decidueye is prized. I guess we just scoop and go to game 2. But, yeah, you know, see, that stuff was hilarious. Because these boss emails. Do you know what Charizard V Max is going for IRL? Last I checked, it was a little over 100. Eternatus Pika counter. Oh, this is for Sandaconda. But I beat Eternatus, Centiskorch, and Decidueye. 2 Vikavolt. And Inteleon. Yeah, the Vikavolt would be brutal against that. But I lost to ADPZ. Ooh, Mill. I respect Mill. I don't have a problem with it. I just don't enjoy playing it. Like, win or lose, it's just not that fun. Mad Party. Mad Party is mad cool. Like, cool mechanic. And And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Feels pretty fair. I think Get Wrecked, was it someone that won a tournament used, was it Combo Mad Party? It's like, oh my gosh, this is a thing? This works? Alright, so as expected, guys, things have slowed down. We have 7 hits. I think typically it's like 8 per box right now. Okay. Powerful energy. Still need to try to finagle this guy into my Meowth list. And then Meowth will be a little bit stronger. Still not viable, but still stronger. EMC says I just ran Decidueye deck with Mallow and Lana Pokédolls and heals. I went on a 10-game unbeaten run. I believe you. Ooh, Decidueye Pokédolls. You know what I'm surprised I haven't seen? Decidueye Roeg. It seems like everyone just goes Manual Evolution or Rare Candy. But I feel like the other one, I feel like that could be viable. And just to be safe, it's like, you know, you only ever play one just to evolve, and if you don't need it to evolve, don't play it, kind of thing. But I think initially, like, if I were to play like a Decidueye list, I would try that route. But it seems like most people are going a different route. Yeah, even thanks, Winter. Hey, Corcho, how's it going? Trekovish. Didn't even consider playing like these fossil things, but they're pretty cool. You pulled the turbo patch. We did, dude. This box slowed down like incredibly, but look at just these cards. Half the hits from the box, and it is very solid results. All right, there's only 3 packs left, but reminder, I said that if we pull another Charizard, we will figure out a way to give away the contents of this tin. If we don't pull the Charizard, we'll probably just open it for ourselves. And we'll throw in the disclaimer, if we pull a shiny Charizard, we'll give away something. Guess you compare Sunfisk with Dubwool, maybe. Sunfisk with Dubwool. I'm not really following how that would work. I really want to play Toxtricity Mill from DA. Super annoying to go against. Toxicity Mill. I'm not familiar with that. And I'm not gonna play Mill. I would like to know how Mill works so I can be prepared if I face it. But yeah, probably won't play it myself. Diggersby, like Diggersby is like, card is so vanilla. I had to double check to make sure it's the rare of the pack. All right, guys, 2 packs remaining. This Crobat doesn't count. We opened this before we started the box. So to be honest, I'm kind of hoping we get one more hit. If it's not a secret rare, I'm totally fine with that. I just don't want to have 7 hits where I feel like 8 is kind of the typical number. Storm Falcon, how's it going? Good to hear from you. Tingle Forest. Aridos. Surprised we haven't seen this guy. Sounds really good. Oh, jeez. Alright, now I kind of hope Vikavolt stays good post-rotation, because somebody wants us to play Vikavolt. Let's see, how are you centered? Not perfect. I feel like it's slightly off, which is good enough for me to slap on a perfect fit for you. Alright guys, 1 pack remaining, and if it's not the Charizard VMAX, we'll probably just open up that Hidden Fates tin for ourselves. But yeah, thank you all for coming out and spending a little time in your Friday evening. And yeah, hope you guys, if anyone has any cool plans for the weekend, hope you guys have a good time. Ooh, we might go to a something my girlfriend just randomly found on, I don't know, Google or something. There's like a sunflower farm, which I don't know anything about sunflowers except for they can grow surprisingly tall, so we might check that out. All right, that was the last pack. Let's just see if we can't pull something insane in Hidden Fates. Actually, let me just do a quick Patreon plug. So these these double pack blisters. We do breaks for our patrons. If you are interested in that, check out the details. There's a Patreon link down below. And the thing to look out for is come September, late September, when Champions Path comes out. So that's also when a reprint of Hidden Fates comes out. Oh my gosh. End of September is going to be brutal for the wallet, but more Hidden Fates will be out. Champions Path will be out. And we will be offering $40 breaks for ETBs. The ETBs, I think the best deal I've seen as far as pre-orders go is $45. And we will break one open for you for $40 for our patrons. And I think a lot of places sell for like over $50, which, you know, if you don't get it, you don't, like, obviously you don't have to get it from me, but do not pay more than $50 for that product. I'm not even convinced Champions Path is going to be anything near this Hidden Fate set, but if it is, don't overpay, especially like initial release. You can get a cool drone footage at a sunflower farm. Going for a Rainbow Rare Charizard V Max. Oh, you mean Champions Path? Alright, let's go through these. Not much to see here. Oh, we got just a pincer. So, oh, we got something. It's just a pincer. But you still deserve a sleeve. Let's just see how well this is centered. Not centered. It's not announced, but I'm sure it will be in it. Yeah, EMC, like, I have to be optimistic for that, because if it's not in there, like, then the set has no chance. The only chance that Champions Path has, in my opinion, is the Rainbow Charizard. But yeah, actually, just to recap that box, 8 hits again. So 8 is the magic number, it seems, for Darkness Ablaze. Double Vikavolt, 1 Crobat, although we have 2 right here, and a Centiskorch. So very solid pulls for someone that does like competitive play like myself. And we got to check off something off the top of the screen, which doesn't happen too often. So I never carry cash. That way I spend my money. My money is digital and doesn't feel real. My wallet never hurts. Oh, I'm with you. I don't really carry cash. My wallet still feels a pain though. My digital wallet, my hypothetical wallet. Oh no, sleeve that up. This feels like it's like extra glossy. Nothing special, but I don't know, something about this feels like it's way more shiny, way more foily than other reverse energies. Alright, 2 packs remaining. Andy, welcome back. We're just busting some Hidden Fates to wrap up this stream. But yes, to wrap up the Darkness Ablaze box, we got 2 Vigavolts, 1 Crobats, 1 Centiskorch, and the Golden Turbo Patch. We got 2 more Hidden Fates. Let's go, Indy's back. And I don't know what that last thing says. Todo Asi Jaja. Haha. This way. Alright. Okay, actually this might be so far one of the weaker Hidden Fates tins. Which, hey, I'm kind of glad we didn't open this for a patron, because this would be a terrible tin. I feel obligated to open another one for them. But yeah, a lot of exciting stuff come September. Oh, in early September, I think it's like the first week of September, they have the Eternatus promo box. So we're doing that for patrons for $25. I think they MSRP for $40. So offering as good of a rate as I can do. All right, we got 1 shiny and a Seviper. Kind of a cool card too. I think this is the buffing poison one. Yeah, not perfectly centered. Storm Falcon, the energy looks like a mirror, so reflective. Yeah, I know, right? Alright, so that was actually one of the weaker Hidden Fates tins. I'm eyeballing another one to my right, which is like within arm's length. Yeah, look at that. It's like crazy reflective. Let's get this off the side. Alright, you know what? The thing about Hidden Fates is they come in sets of 3. So I had 1 extra Raichu, like there's like 2 Raichu tins next to me 2 Charizard tins, and then 1 Gyarados. And those tins belong in packs of 3, so we had kind of like a, use the word, left out tin. So we're just gonna open them up so it doesn't feel so left out. All right, 4 more packs and we'll call it a night. Oh, totally random topic. I purchased a bike for the apartment, for like an exercise bike. You can't really see it, but it's behind me. And we're pretty pumped. Let's see, how many tins of Hidden Fates do you have? Too many. Too many that we offer it to the patrons, and more coming once end of September rolls around. But actually, like, they are, or because the set is so popular, and rightfully so, like, they are flying off the shelves. Like, people ask me, like, oh, can I get more tins? And I kind of have to tell them, like, you know, I kind of want to do this ongoing for patrons, so I kind of limit it to, like, everyone can get a set of tins per month, and then you can pick up another next month. Just also because, in case, because it is popular, like, I don't want to run out and have a situation where, like, you know, people, not everyone has access to it, because like maybe one month someone can do it and another month they can't. So we try to throttle it so it's like 3 per month, and so we just don't get like bought out, and it's kind of like readily available for everyone. All right, we got a Wigglytuff off the first pack. I've had enough of these non-shiny GX cards. We need to level up from there. Pokey Brothers, how's it going? And thanks for that follow. He's on YouTube and Twitch. He takes them out back and then blows them up because no good. Richard Omega! Fortunately, we're at the tail end of our stream, but great to see you. Genji Black Watch. Thanks for that follow. Guys, so we stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday and Wednesday, though, is a PTC Geo stream, but we also do a lot of digital pack giveaways. So if you do play the online game, definitely check it out. Alright, wheezing into, alright, we got a shiny Quagsire. Yeah, it looks pretty well centered. Let's see. Looks pretty good to me. We'll put you in a penny sleeve. Also, we do offer a Patreon or a PSA service for our patrons as well. Richard Omega. This is what we got from our booster box. We actually have 2 Vicavolts, 1 regular one. But yeah. Very successful live opening, especially that double Crobat. Super pumped. Turbo Patch, Centiskorch VMAX. Genji says, I am Spanish. I think there's a couple people that, a good amount of people that speak. Oh, I think it's a safe assumption they speak Spanish. They type Spanish in the chat, including EMC Andy Corcho, I think. All right, unfortunately, guys, this is our last pack. But yeah, once again, thank you for spending a little time on your Friday evening with me. And ooh, all right, we finally got a shiny GX. Electrode. Electrode's pretty cool. Not the best, but hey, perfectly, very well centered shiny GX. We will take that. Although actually, it looks shiny, well centered from the back, but look at this margin right here, and then look at the top. That is not perfectly centered. But on the back, I don't really notice the discrepancy. And like, if that's actually a thing where the back could be differently centered than the front, unless I just can't tell, but it definitely doesn't look perfect on the back, but or on the front. There we go. Only one more goal, huh? Yeah. Although, you know what? I feel like I still want the full art because, you know, if I can swag out my decks, I will. But to be honest, like, how many lists are gonna run more than Crobat? Except for Eternatus, which, Eternatus, so clunky. I think they print the front and back differently, like in 2 different prints. Ooh, winter, that's true. Like, you know, that makes grading so much difficult. And totally random. Not a very impressive card, but this feels like crazy, like way more foiled than typical. And like, is always the middle not foiled? Because that's actually kind of cool. I'm gonna take a look, see if all my other ones are like that too. But guys, thank you so much for attending the stream. I'm just gonna kick off a quick raid. And yeah, we'll be back Monday, 7 p.m. EST. Hope you guys all have a great weekend. Let's just see. TCG Breaker. Oh, there's not that many. Pokey Hunch. Big Mac. Someone's doing a giveaway. Let's just go to TSS Big Mac for our raid. But yeah, that's going to be it for us tonight, guys. Hope you all have a good weekend and hope to catch you all on Friday. Or Monday. What am I saying? Alright. Let's see. But yeah, check out the Patreon if you're interested in signing up for a break. We got really good deals. Champions Path ETB 40. Eternatus promo box 25. And Hidden Fates I'm gonna keep at 20 for now. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'm Warren Turtle. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. I just dropped a lot of cards.